Imperial Japan never relied on a single sidearm. Pistols were issued by role, rank, and availability. These are the pistols actually used during World War II. Let's begin with standard service pistols. Type 14 Nambu, the most widely issued Japanese pistol of the war. Chambered in 8 22mm Nambu, issued primarily to officers and NCOs. Light recoil, but limited stopping power. Build quality declined late in the war. Type 94 Nambu, adopted as a lighter, more compact pistol. Issued to officers and vehicle crews. Unusual exposed sear bar design, feared accidental discharge if mishandled. Still issued in large numbers. Type A Nambu, Japan's first semi-automatic pistol design. Produced before full standardization. Issued mainly to early officers. High manufacturing cost. Phased out before mid-war. Type 26 revolver. Standard Japanese military revolver. Adopted in the 1890s. Extremely robust and reliable. Obsolete but still trusted. Remained in service throughout WWII. Type 14 Nambu Navy issue. Issued specifically to Imperial Navy personnel. Same mechanics as Army pistols. Different inspection markings. Used aboard ships and naval bases. Less common than Army issue. Type 14 Nambu early production. Pre-war manufactured examples. Superior machining and finish. Issued during early campaigns. More reliable than later versions. Highly valued by users. Type 14 Nambu late production. Manufactured under extreme shortages. Rough machining and finish. Simplified internal components. Issued until Japan's surrender. Symbol of late war decline. Now to officer issue pistols. Type B Nambu. Compact commercial Nambu variant. Privately purchased by officers. Never officially standardized. Low production numbers. More symbolic than practical. Type A Nambu officer purchase. Early officer-owned pistols. Purchased privately, not issued. High build quality. Expensive to acquire. Rare by late war. Commercial European pistols. Privately owned foreign pistols. Included Browning and FN designs. Used unofficially. Ammunition supply limited use. Never standardized. Type 26 officer revolver. Officer carried revolver variant. Slow reload compared to pistols. Extremely reliable. Favored by senior ranks. Obsolete, but trusted. Naval officer sidearms. Mixed pistols used by naval officers. Often privately sourced. Non-standard calibers. Issued inconsistently. Rarely documented. Early Army officer pistols. Assorted early period pistols. Issued before standardization. Small-scale distribution. Mostly pre-1937 weapons. Rare in combat zones. Imported commercial pistols. Civilian imports used by officers. Never officially adopted. Used as personal sidearms. Ammunition shortages common. Limited combat relevance. Next, Nambu family pistols. Type A Nambu transitional. Early transition design. Bridged gap between prototypes and service models. Low production numbers. Issued experimentally. Influenced later designs. Type 14 Nambu transitional. Design evolved during wartime. Internal changes improved reliability. Issued without distinction. Collectors note subtle differences. Saw wide service. Type 94 Nambu transitional. Early to mid-production changes. Minor mechanical refinements. Issued continuously. Externally, similar throughout. Reflected manufacturing adjustments. Type 14 Navy marked. Nambu pistols with naval acceptance marks. Issued to IJN units. Same internals as Army models. Used aboard ships. Less common today. Late war Nambu emergency variants. Very crude wartime pistols. Minimal inspection standards. Issued in desperation. Poor finish but functional. End-of-war weapons. Prototype Nambu pistols. Limited experimental designs. Tested before standardization. Never mass-produced. Minimal combat impact. Historically significant. Training Nambu pistols. Used for instruction. Lower firing schedules. Issued at academies. Rarely saw combat. Poorly documented. Now to compact and secondary pistols. Type 94 Nambu compact use. Favored by vehicle crews. Shorter barrel and grip. Easier to carry. Reduced accuracy at range. Issued widely. Japanese police pistols. Police-issued pistols. Transferred to military roles. Non-standard models. Mostly rear area use. Rare at front lines. Naval base guard pistols. Used for guard duties. Older pistols reused. Mixed calibers, issued at ports and bases, not frontline weapons.